friends with you anymore, Dylan.
Ah! I
I won't
remember
play with
that
you
when you
anymore.
knew the antidote.
The what? Oh god.
Yeah, I know.
There are
Spanning
other
over like 20
games.
years.
Yakuza
There
0.
are other games in the franchise that go along with it, but like Sean was gonna say, you don't have to play them in order necessarily, because a lot of the
Why was
times
it?
throughout the game.
It was
What?
blocked. That's why I couldn't find it. I love Real Estate Manager 1988. What?
They're right. They're
And
right.
I like Yakuza for Yakuza 0, especially for host girl dress up.
Oh god, yeah, I'm so good at that.
right. I'll appreciate your questionable content.
I just saw that I'm from the future. Bring me rancid eggs.
Who would say that?
Um,
Good.
reading
Now I
them.
have that sound clip, and I will post it to the world.
You know what? Go ahead. Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, right. V
You're
Cyberpunk.
trending.
I did in fact say that.
V Cyberpunk.
I did in fact say that once.
Joshi's?
No.
It's like girls that consume yaoi content.
Oh, like the
And,
South
like-
Park butter? No, South Park episode with the
Yeah, no,
ship
like
Yeah,
the Creek
Craig
girls.
and-
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
The Creek. Yeah.
Oh. Would you still love
My
me
favorite-
if I was a worm?
yeah.
Yes.
We'd still love you if you were a worm, Dylan.
If I was a worm,
My-
I'd have 9 hearts, and that'd be a lot of courage.
9 lives like a cat.
Put you in a little terrarium.
No. I don't want to be
jar.
put in
My-
a jar.
My favorite. You should absolutely check out Class of 09 then.
I saw a
Oh my
few Instagram posts about it, and it looks awful, but like in a good way because of what I've seen, like the little clips and stuff from it. Not like it's not like bad, but like, oh
It's
my
trashy
gosh!
It's trashy and it's amazing.
There's a bunch of visual novels that are very misleading or like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. And like no one,
Yeah.
no one like mentions it or like talks about it or anything like that. But that's what I like about the indie games is that like a lot of times they're not afraid to do that, you know, or it's like in the main game, it's like, oh, they changed Sonic's shoes to be blue. I can't believe they would do that. And then like another game was just like,
Yeah.
this is my 8th dimensional clown friend. They're like, that's pretty cool.
Do you remember that itch.io list I mentioned that I was making for you?
The itchy list, yes, the top
The-
10 itches. Number 3,
No, the
poison ivy.
itch.io list.
You gotta pay $5 to hate a game.
I
get you.
have bought some stinkers before in my lifetime. Like
Oh yeah.
where I save money and go to Toys R Us, and it was all the way in a different town, like 40 minutes away. And if I picked up Poopy Game, man, I was stuck with that Poopy Game. This is the game you wanted. You picked it out. It was $3.
All these games are free or like choice of donation.
Free donation.
Yeah.
Make me feel bad. I actually was gonna make a buy me a coffee thing to like help fund
that's a good
buy
idea.
stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, give me money, you know?
You don't want to be a baker.
Give me money. If you don't give me 300 likes, I'll slap the sandwich so good. Probably people would want to see the sandwich slap more than anything, though. They would probably.
Someone donate, please.
Please. I think the Ko-Fi thing is a good idea.
Yeah.
Ko-5?
Ko-Fi.
Who's
Yeah,
your
like
top
buy me the
5?
coffee. My top 5? Zach Ward. Zach Ward.
I have already played Sucker for Love.
Oh, you already played it?
Good Sean. Yeah, I played the very first, the Cthulhu. Yeah, like way back in February 3rd, 2022. 2 years ago. That's back when I had my kind of stinky mic though.
Stinky.
Pooh.
It sounded good at the time, but like going back to it, it's just like it has like echoey problems. But
Mm.
the thing is, I was using my webcam microphone for a while, and then I got my
Ugh.
one I have now, which is slightly better. My audio's I don't know what's wrong with it sometimes. I have like the same settings, and sometimes it's super loud, and sometimes it's super quiet. I'm like, I didn't do anything different. I don't know if you
um,
have personal lives or
I
loved
really
ones.
not really.
No, not at all. Ah, I
Not
died!
for me, at least.
Ah! Do you
Not
have
for me.
any idea who I am in a Discord talk with? I am with
I said Zoom
the
call because Discord
prismatic
sounds like.
virus. That's
you,
right.
you're
I
allowed
am.
to call me D if you want to. I don't mind either way, but you're allowed to.
No.
I used to cosplay Alex Mercer.
Which form? Where he's got like the tentacles all over him, or like just when he's like
The
in the hoodie and stuff?
the quote unquote normal form because I didn't have any of the resources to build
I've
like
rejected my
the
normal form.
comfortable ones. Yeah,
That's all right.
I didn't have
A lot of mine are thrifted. My costumes as well. So if you spend $200 or you hand make it or you literally go to Goodwill and buy a bunch of shirts and you cosplay the character, that's still putting forth the effort to appreciate the
Yeah.
content. And that, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you only have the SR rank costume, poopy, poopy. No, it's like
Yeah.
you still care enough to do it.
I've also done Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs as well.
I've done a bunch. I have not paid Watch Dogs, but I did watch the movie Who Let the Dogs Out was from. Sled Dogs? I think that's what it was. Really old movie. And it shows in a lot of places. The one thing that first got me into horror games and stuff like that, where like they had like a twist thing, was I think it was the original Fable game, where you go in that winter area and you walk into like it's beautiful. There's all these lights. It's all pretty and stuff. You go into the house and it boom immediately. There's just skeletons. Light goes out. No music anymore. And as you leave, like the entire area you walk through was like just decrepit, and old, and scary and spooky.
Oof.
No. No, I don't want to open it. Oh! Doors.
Oh
Roblox.
God.
Can you really do the
Alex-
thing where you have like where you can like switch the skins and they make like that horrifying like skinwalker
Yeah.
skin, and they're like,
Yeah.
ah, help me!
You
love
know,
doing that.
V and I recently found out about like a horror Easter egg in a fashion game.
Oh my god, yeah.
What
So
game?
so it's called like I forgot what it's like. Not Dressed to Impress. Oh, Fashion Stars or something.
Yeah.
It was like fashion something. Apparently, if you type, "Are there any bots?" If you ask them if there's any bots in the room in chat, it will take you to a horror game.
Fashion
actually,
divas.
Fashion Divas. Yeah.
The TikTok of
So
it.
if you go, yeah, so if you go into the chat and ask, "Are there any bots here?" it will take you to a horror game with a screamer. And I had V play it because I'm a weenie.
A screamer.
Boogie.
No!
Oh, Slender Tubbies. Oh God, Slender Tubbies.
Here. Have you seen the picture of the Teletubbies where they like cut the head and arms off and it's a Mogus?
No.
Well, actually, you have to see that.
This
Yeah, it's
this
not
is
that
the image.
spooky.
It's 100% safe. It's just
They're
this is the image.
Mogus!
Sorry.
You're fine. You found what'd you find?
I
Tell me
found
what you
one
find.
pic-
Is it
I
your
found one pic-
appreciation for Among Us?
Alright, listen, buddy. I found one picture of me cosplaying as Alex Mercer. One. I've mostly
Which
been
I think
doing
it's
group stuff.
Jordy and Aiden for life. Anyways.
Sean. Oh, pick that nose, pick that nose.
I don't know, to be honest.
Right there. It's not
I mean,
sucrose. It looks like aqua.
this was taken like in 20.
This was pre
19.
Genshin.
This was 2019. Yes, I went Delson.
Delson vacuums.
No,
Delicious.
that's Dyson.
No. Talk about.
Delson Rowe from Infamous Second Son, which by the way, I'm still super like cheesed about that cosplay because it's the first ever cosplay I got professional pictures for.
Ooh. I'm still upset about Mega Man Legends 3 not coming out because he's still stuck on the moon. And what makes
Somebody
sense
get
to you
that.
if you don't play the games, but it's fine. In the
Somebody get
first
that
Mega
He's
Man Legends
stuck.
game, you discover who you are. The second one, you fight like all these bosses and stuff, and the game ends with your character on the moon. Set for the third game. And then it got canceled twice! And then the lead developer left the studio of Capcom, and so all his IPs got killed. And it's like, he's on the moon. And then they made a fan game titled Mega Man Legends 3. And then, Capcom was like, no! So he's still on the moon. You are like graffitiing the heck out of that boulder.
So, can I tell a story from that shoot? And it's how I accidentally smoked out at Little Caesars.
Did you burn them to the ground? Did you accidentally like catch something on fire and you're like, oh crap?
V knows the story, and I told him as soon as it happened. So, the spot where we took these photos, the photographer who was like just like 18 years old, and I was like 19 turning 20, super nice guy, but it was his first time ever doing a cosplay shoot, and so he brought a smoke bomb,
Oh.
like one of those red smoke bombs.
Mm-hmm.
So we were and the spot we were at was a alleyway between a Little Caesars and a car lot, and there was a bunch of graffiti. So like Delson Rowe being a graffiti artist, perfect spot, right?
No.
He lights off the smoke. No, he lights off the smoke bomb. We start taking pictures. The employees of the Little Caesars start running out. There's red smoke in the store.
Help! Help!
And this is, I'm not like BSing, by the way, this actually happened. Me and the photographer immediately stop. He chucks the smoke bomb far away from the store, and we were like feeling so bad, right? Like we were just
So
like, oh my
cool.
god, we are so sorry. We are so sorry. And they thought that they were being robbed because apparently that's like a robbing tactic to like
It
do
is.
smoke in the vents.
You get rid of the site first, and then you have like the secondary crew go in. Very
Yeah,
it's
so like
very policeman like tear gas kind of thing. It's unfortunate.
well, like
Come on, you played
it
Payday.
was non-toxic smoke. Like I was breathing fine. Like it was, and we were telling them, like it's
oh yeah,
non-toxic.
you
It's
were
completely
breathing fine
We're
when
so
you were
sorry.
outside.
Yeah, and like we were like being like, please don't call the police. It was a genuine accident. Like we didn't realize the ventilation system got air from outside. We thought it was like an AC system, and
You
like
put it right next to the air conditioning?
there was a ventilation right above us where the smoke was going into, and we didn't realize until everyone was running out.
So you got caught, and then you weren't gonna rob them. Gotcha.
No, we
You
weren't
returned
robbing
to
them.
the
We were
scene
taking
of the crime.
pictures.
That makes so much sense.
I'm just gonna
God.
take a picture of the money. I'm not stealing it. I'm taking a picture of it.
So
I'm just trying
luckily,
to know it.
luckily, everyone at Little Caesars, once they caught wind of what was happening, we even showed them the canister. It said non-toxic. We were like, please don't call the police on us. Please. I'm like he just got into college. I just got like out of college. Like we were freaking out. And everyone at the Little Caesars found it hilarious. They started laughing at us because we were so freaked out.
Yeah, because
And
I would assume
they're
so too.
they're like
'Cause, I mean, it
they're
wasn't
like
like you were
they're,
doing
they're
it on
like
purpose.
okay. No. They're like okay, just leave the back door open. Let the smoke air out. And we were worried because like the smoke might affect the food because again it's a Little Caesars.
That actually happened in my work one time. There was
Really?
a employee who was taking a hammer and busting off ice, which is totally what you're supposed to do, not like the right thing.
It's not a
And
normal
he
thing to do.
smacked it, and then the air conditioner like got punctured, and the Freon gas is exploded and it just started pouring down. It looked like someone had taken like an industrial size smoke creator generator thing and like smoked the entire store. We had to
Oh my
throw
God.
away like so much food because it got exposed to it. But it was totally an accident, and he didn't do it. He isn't working there anymore, so yeah, you would never know it was Travis
Wonder
who did it.
why.
It got deemed an accident because he didn't mean to do it, but I mean, he probably should have known since he was like the second in command of the meat department that he shouldn't have done it. But it's fine. Water under the bridge. But it did. People like did not care. They like went into it and were like, "It will make you sick." And they're like, "I gotta get cheese." And I'm like, "All right."
We continue taking pictures and we head inside. By the way, that can I'm holding, I was actually spraying, but it was like a clear lacquer, so anything wasn't going on the wall. And
Oh, it's a pretend.
pretend, yeah. And he just edited it to make it look like I was spraying something. But so sorry. And like the lady at the cash register just laughed at us. The lady at the cash register laughed at us as we walked in. And we each bought a pizza and gave them $20 tips because we felt bad.
That's nice. I appreciate that. It wasn't like you walked in and were like, "Sorry, all right, bye."
So I used bronzer instead of contour, and the difference. I'm about to be real girl on you for a second.
I don't know
So
makeup.
the
I'm
difference,
sorry. I
the
know
difference
Halloween
between
makeup.
the difference between bronzer and contour. Contour is very cool toned. It's supposed to mimic a shadow. So when you're trying to like make it look like your cheeks are really sucked in and really structured, use contour. Now, if you want to look sun-kissed and tanned, use bronzer. And the thing was, I used bronzer as contour, so it made my face look really warm. And that was my mistake with these pictures.
It's fine. You can't really tell.
Delson for reference.
Love those vacuums.
Yeah,
He is technically a vacuum, to be honest.
he's a little power sponge.
He's a power sponge, yeah.
So is Mega
And
Man. He does that. He takes their abilities.
oh my god, Delson is Mega Man. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Probably well.
There's a lot
Oh my
of
God.
fan theories about everything. I mean, one of them could sync up enough. My brain works in this mysterious way.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
How long
But
did it take you to realize I was wearing the Doflamingo glasses?
I can't see you, so I don't know.
Until now? I don't-
Just now, I didn't know you were doing that, to be honest. That's what I'm excited about. Thank you. I appreciate you for pretending to watch me at least.
I'm looking between my Delson pictures and then my current dough, and it's just like, geez, that was
2 vacuums.
2 years difference.
You were a baby.
I
was a baby and now I'm a
little
babe.
baby.
Are you, Dylan? Are you a sticky little baby, Dylan?
Yeah.
Dylan, are you a sticky little baby? Did we get that? Did we get that
The
on film?
leather
Are you a
is
sticky little
great,
baby?
but it's very not
Shaky.
breathable. I think this is fake leather.
Are we talking about the trench coat here?
I can't wait to see
What
this
I
thing
do in my own home. You bought
yeah,
it from
I
a
bought-
store.
I bought the
You
3D
repurposed
print
one.
and I painted it myself. So
How
it's
much
right
are
here.
3D printers? I want one for purposes.
The smallest one is like 250, 300
Yeah.
Pennies?
No.
pennies. This is such an unhinged call. This is the most unhinged call I've been on in a while.
Could I get ice cream? Sorry, the machine's broken.
With the 3D printer, it's like, can I have an ice cream? It's like, yeah, it's gonna take 2 days, 30 hours, and
It takes a long time to
5
make it
minutes.
too. So not only do I pay a lot of money for it, but I pay a lot of money to wait.
Yeah.
No, that was like
Sometimes it
fast.
doesn't even come out.
I want to get the Sniper King mask from One Piece and wear it, but like it's like $200, or they give me like the file for it. I don't want the file. I want the mask, baby.
Twitter
Even
style.
on the muscles that I lock on. It's so good. I won't show you who he is because the character is never revealed who he is, but he's like the best character in Enies lobby. You'll never figure out who it is the entire time. It's never explained. He comes out of nowhere, and then just as soon as you get to know him enough, he's gone. And he's like one of the best characters in the whole anime.
Amazing.
But it won't make sense unless you watch the like 500 episodes before it. Oh, it's so much. Yeah, but you're talking to the guy who read the entirety of Dragon Ball in a single day.
My God.
Yeah, there's a lot of it too. Oh, so the picture's so big.
Have you seen the Chobits like mangas?
Chobits.
Book.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
looking at the thing that looks like Let's Go Goro. What the heck is in the next to the guy in the jacket? What the heck is the yellow guy
Majima.
Wait, what?
in your
Majima.
picture?
Majimer?
Is that
Huh?
That's Majima from Yakuza.
is he? Wait, where
He does that-
abs?
His abs are there. It's just the picture's from far away.
Sure. What is that a Mega Man? No, it's
Majima jump there.
Mangamon. I'm looking at your. Whenever someone sends me a photo, I always check the background because
I do that
people do
too.
not pay attention to what's in the background. And I had a
I do
friend
that
send me something that had something very like, take that down immediately. You don't know what's in the background. And they're like, why?
Enjoy my
And they're like,
bookshelf.
"Ah!"
Put that thing away.
Enjoy my bookshelf that
Yeah.
I'm seeing from my bed right now.
You have a Care Bear. I can tell because I can.
Her.
You don't have Paul Blart or Paul Blart 2 on your shelf?
Actually, I do. It's hidden.
Disappointment. I got Paul Blart right here. Like literally.
I have the double disc set. Can you spot the Garfield?
Blarting. I blarted.
It's not the Reds we made along the way. It's the Garfield we made along the way.
Is it the Reggie Walk with the handbag? No.
What?
You don't know what the Reggie Rock TikToks?
Oh yeah.
Thank
The Reggie-
goodness I have my Reggie Rock with a handbag.
Handbag.
I love Beetlejuice.
What do you love?
Beetlejuice.
What?
Beetlejuice.
No!
No.
I
A
say it
Hello
like I do.
Kitty character. I see a bunch of lotion.
And plus,
Garfield's
one
on
is lotion, the other is
DVDs.
vapor rub because I was sick.
You have Dr. Phil's son, Dan Phil.
Oh yeah, Dan and Phil Marketplace.
I was excited because I thought you were lying to me about not watching One Piece because of the little snail thing looking cup. It was like a Den Den Mushi, but my body was in the way.
It's a colander. It's an alien colander.
Alien. What's the jar full of?
Yep, yep.
It's full of like magnets and stuff.
I can't. I don't want to make a bad impression by
I'm
saying.
Mogus! Is that
Oh.
Anya, but look good with a man head?
Wait, what?
Anya? Right next to a Mogus? Anya.
Oh. No, that's
That's
Gerard
Manya.
Way. A little Gerard Way figurine.
Is that a Halo Reach scented deodorant?
Where?
What does Halo Reach smell like?
Delicious.
It smells like metal.
Are you ready for Halo Reach?
It smells like finishing the fight.
It saddest ending of my childhood. I had a girlfriend once that she would
One.
keep a. Yes, I have had a woman love me. Yes, she had a thing of ranch like on her at all times. She put it on everything.
Oh,
She would
Me.
not refrigerate it, which
That's
drove me insane because of what ranch is. It needs
Yeah.
to be refrigerated.
There's milk.
yeah. See, those sauces have never been opened, so they're still good to be out in the open. But if they're open,
Says
I put them in the
sushi.
fridge.
You're hoarding the sushi. You
Sushi
have
rice. Yeah, I used to
the
make my own
nightmare
sushi.
phone. Is that Christmas wrapping paper?
Yes.
I will make a lot of people upset and say that I do not like Christmas. I do not.
Really?
I do not like it. No.
Do you like Halloween?
I love Halloween. Halloween is
Okay, we're cool again.
one of the 4 holidays I actually celebrate.
Good.
Good.
What other holidays do you celebrate?
You have the push pin.
Push
That's a
pin.
weird
The
holiday.
the little ball of tomato thing that you stab the heck out of when you're angry.
Oh, yeah,
You stab
yeah.
your finger.
That everyone's grandma had. Yeah.
I'm a grandma just wants to give you a hug. Precious childhood memories. My other holidays I celebrate.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day because I'm Irish. Well, I'm Welsh, but no one knows what Welsh means. So
My
I
name
say,
is Welsh.
Mine is too. My
Oh my
dog's
God, your
name is
mom's
Welsh as
does it.
well. I'll say my dog, but it's my mom's dog. She
Oh
lets
my
me
God, it's
take
meant to
care of it a
be.
lot. You have to fight V for me.
What?
Keep sending me these spicy DMs. Trying to put me in a friend zone or something. I don't know.
V, I'm sorry.
the holidays I celebrate
Her
Wi-Fi.
are, and then I celebrate because of my grandfather. No, you'll never know. I celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and then I
As you should.
celebrate Easter.
Your own birthday?
My birthday. The thing is about my birthday is I don't like getting gifts. And I'll tell you why. It's a simple reason. It's karma. If someone gives you a gift, they usually want something in return. So whenever someone gives me a gift, all I see is, now I gotta get you something.
My love language is gift giving, and V knows this.
Nah,
Stop giving me so
No.
much. I'm hoarding these. Same.
And I texted V. I was just like, "Do you want Baldur's Gate 3? Because I'm sad, and it'll make me feel better." And he goes, yeah." Probably thinking I'm kidding. I bought him Baldur's Gate 3
And the DLCs.
and the DLCs,
You're
and I bought
very
him
kind.
Cyberpunk.
Why?
I bought him Cyberpunk and Phantom Liberty,
Yeah.
and I sent him gifts.
It's so much.
Oh.
And I don't
I
ask
got
for it.
I got him a Takamura figurine.
Who?
I got him.
From Cyberpunk, his name's Goro Takamura.
You mean John Wick?
No, that's Johnny Silverhand.
No.
Hold on.
Constantine.
I'm gonna Constantine. I'm gonna explode.